Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a cold and early Sunday morning for the Nassau County Youth Football League Championship Sunday here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. My name is Jack Sankey, and we thank all of you for joining us this morning at Mitchell Athletic Complex for the 9-year-old championship matchup featuring the Massapequa Mustangs and the Garden City Thunder. The Thunder Nines and the Massapequa Mustangs, the 9-year-old matchup today. As the 8-year-old matchup just concluded, Massapequa defeated Franklin Square with a final score of 19-6. And a big game here for the 9-year-olds will be set underway as the coin toss and the captains line up for the teams. The captains for Garden City, number 45, Landon Stoller, number 44, John Latuca, number 52, Peter Hamilton, also number 24, Dylan Vaillant. As the coin toss is up. As we await the confirmation of what's going on, Garden City will receive the first half to start us off, and Massapequa will defend. As the teams go back to their respective benches, let's take a look at the starting lineups. Let's start with the Massapequa Mustangs. On the offensive side of the ball, the quarterback, Justin Fazzolari, the running back, Luke Kearney, the fullback, Antonio Guglielmi, Anthony Ruiz, Chase Santoro, the offensive line, Vincent Giresi, Mitchell Clagnaz, Jacob Bergeen, Ronald Scrimenti, Jake Capola, and Carter Blumensetter. On the defensive side of the ball, Connor Sheridan, Jake Capola, Antonio Guglielmi, Justin Fazzolari, William Delury, Cody Shand, Carter Blumenstetter, Jason Marone, Luke Cotter, Henry LaBarbarera, and Anthony Ruiz for the Massapequa Mustangs. On the Garden City side of the ball, we have Phoenix Galley, Colin Slevin, Michael Kennedy, Latuca. We have Leo Delaney along with Zach Argenziano. We also have Andrew Bruno, Landon Stoller, Dylan Valiant, Hayes Keller, and Peter Hamilton lining up the rest of the offensive starters for Garden City. As we're underway, play by Hayes Keller will get us started off early. For a gain of about 4 yards on the play was Keller. Now taking a look at the defensive starters, we have James Sardellis, Collins Slevin, Matthew Gruffy, Michael Lee, Latuca, Peter Hamilton, Dylan Valiant, Caven Arneson, Hayes Keller, and William Fruzzoletti. Rounding out these starters for this Garden City Thunder team. Under center is Keller. The ball comes out. We'll see where the ref will spot this. It'll be recovered by Garden City.
Recovered by Colin Slevin.
Colin Slevin on the recovery for the Thunder. as it'll be second down and long for the Thunder. Couple change in quarterbacks here. Landon Stoller will take over the quarterback role for the Thunder. Stoller under center, drops back, quick handoff here. Breaking out to the left side is Dylan Valiant, number 24, making a couple nice moves to try and get back to that first down marker. He brings it up to around the 34-yard line. Dylan Valiant. Carter Bloomstetter on the tackle made for Massapequa. It'll now be third and long, about 16 yards to go for Garden City. These teams have really fought hard to get here today, this championship Sunday. The flags will fly. We'll wait to see what the call is. There'll be a false start called on Garden City, moving them back another 5 yards to make it 3rd and 21. A long, long first down for Garden City. And they are back at the 29-yard line. Head coach for the Thunder today is head coach Greg Stoller. His son, Landon, is the quarterback as well. Great player. Great leader on this team as well is Landon Stoller. Watch out for 45 today in today's game. Understand here, that's Stoller. The ball comes out again, and it'll be blown dead. Great defensive stop here so far from Massapequa standing on their head. That's Justin Fazzolari on the stop and was able to recover the ball. It'll be 4th and 21 now for Garden City. As Massapequa will be able to take over, it'll be a first down for the Mustangs. Taking a look at this 2021 9-year-old Mustang team. The Mustangs are a team of very athletic and competitive kids. Most of the players playing multiple sports. Beyond their success, the best thing is how they care for each other. These players really treat this as a family. They see each other as their own, and it is absolutely terrific to watch. The team goes by the motto, if one of us scores, we all score, and I think that's a really great way of culminating the way that Massapequa feels. None of the kids on the team care about their personal achievements. All they care about is team success and team winning. That's what it's all about. As Larry hands off, quick handoff here to number 99, Carter Bloomstetter. He takes off down the left sideline, makes a spin move. Amazing play past the 20-yard line. He's still going and finally wrestled down by a myriad of Thunder players. Carter Blumenstetter plays tight end on offense. Looked like a running back there in his prime. Absolutely great play there by Carter. Great blocking there by a bunch of other players as well. We have Jacob Bergreen, Mitchell Clagnaz. The handoff now right through the middle is Justin Fazzolari, who will be just short of the end zone. It'll be second down. And around 10 yards to go. Fazzolari handoff. Trying to fight his way in. Just a little short again was Luke Kearney, the running back, wearing number 33. A little bit of hurry-up offense here from Massapequa, trying to catch Garden City off their toes. That's Fazzolari. Will take the snap under center. Flags will fly. Offsides called on Garden City. That's another 5-yard penalty, bringing them even closer to that goal line there. It'll be third down, and we'll see where the ball is spotted. Looks it'll be within the 5, right around the 4-yard line is where the play will take place for Massapequa. Let's see if they can get off to a hot start here early on and find the end zone to give themselves an early lead. Fazzolari under center. Burgreen. And they are in. And that is a early Massapequa touchdown. Breaking the ice there. That's Justin Fazzolari, the QB keep. Great play there by Justin. Was able to slice through that line so easily. Great blocking there by all of those linemen. Clagnez, Scrimenti, Capola, Bloomstetter as well. We're all in the mix right there. And Fazzolari really just kind of hopped right through the line. Garden City tried to retaliate, but was no match for Fazzolari, finding the end zone, passing the goal line. Massapequa hops out to a 6-0 early lead. The extra point attempt here with the three-headed backfield. Fazzolari hands it off a little bit around the back. Good tackle there made on the play by number 36, Michael Kennedy of Garden City. Able to stop them short of the end zone. So the extra point is no good. 6-0 Massapequa with 4:46 remaining in the first. We'll head to a quick break right here. Don't go anywhere on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media...
Welcome back on the Varsity Media Sports Network. My name is Jack Stanky. I have a new friend of mine up here, my color commentator with me today. How about you introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi, Jack. My name's Joe Mulligan. Pleasure to be here, and looking forward to a great game between two great programs.
Very nice, Joe, and I'm excited to have you up here. I love an enthusiast of youth football here on the island. We've had some good games so far. This early game championship Sunday, Massapequa defeating Franklin Square. In this game, they look to go back-to-back, as I would say, the 8- and 9-year-olds, as Garden City will take over possession and will snap off. Quick handoff there to Hayes Keller is stopped short in the backfield. And it'll be second down. Marone on the tackle for Massapequa as well. It'll be second down. It'll be third down. And about 14 yards to go.
Looks like Mustang defense is really swarming to the ball today early in the game.
Yeah, I completely agree. The D-line is all over the place so far, making sure that Keller can't do anything yet. 6-0 lead reflects that as well, as Garden City will be faced with a challenge here. 14 yards, third down, right at around the 36-yard line. Under center is Stoller. Comes back, the ball pops out. Bodies fly. Let's see what the call is here. I think it'll just continue to be Garden City ball, way short of the first down marker, 4th and 14. Good attempt there by Massapequa to try and recover that fumble as well.
Yeah, D-line, they're firing off the ball, and the Garden City offensive linemen are barely out of their stance, and the D-line's in the backfield disrupting the QB handoff.
That D-line led by Connor Sheridan, Jake Capola, and Justin Fazzolari as well. Bunch of good athletes here. Both of these programs have, amazing athletes throughout all ages, really, whether it be 8-year-old or the high school level as well. So, these two towns surely do know how to play football, which is why I think this is going to be such a good matchup.
Absolutely. From the 8-year-old level all the way up to high school, each age group has great coaching to go along with the great players, and you could see it at every level.
Agree. So Massapequa does take over. Fazzolari will fight his way through that line, moving it past midfield down to a
fumble.
And the ball comes out. The ball came out. Garden City will recover.
They might have ruled.
Was he down? I don't know.
Might have been down on that play, yeah. Maybe his knee hit before the ball came out.
We'll have to see what the refs say on that play. I think it will remain Massapequa ball. I think the runner was down already before the ball popped out. Good play there by Fazzolari running it through that offensive line. Good block by Bergreen and Clagnaz as well. It'll be on the 49-yard line, second down for Massapequa. Very quick handoff here, running through the middle of the line was, I think it looked like, I couldn't get a number on it, honestly, but it was a very nice run up through the middle. Again, great blocking by the Massapequa offensive line, as it'll be 3rd down and 7 yards to go.
Bergreen, I think that was Jacob Bergreen. He's just following his block, his big hole, and he's getting 4 or 5 yards a carry, and Massapequa is always getting positive yardage.
It'll be 3rd and short for the Mustangs, right around the 44-yard line. Fazzolari under center will hand off right through the middle. That's Bergreen again. This time good for a Massapequa first down.
You can see the difference right now. The offensive line for Massapequa is getting a great push, and Coach Fazzolari is just sticking with it right up the middle of the field, taking what they're giving him.
Head coach Steve Fazzolari. Do you know him, Joe?
I do.
There you
Steve's
go.
a great guy. He's a high school coach at MacArthur High School. His son Justin's the quarterback, and he does a tremendous job practicing with these boys. They're organized, they're ready to go, and they know their assignments.
A football family is Justin Fazzolari. Quick pass out to Connor Sheridan up the right sideline, way past the first down marker. Good for a first down. Great play by Connor Sheridan, knocked out of bounds by Owen Arneson of the Garden City Thunder. Good screen pass there for Massapequa.
Quick pass out to the flats. Sheridan caught the ball, got to the outside, and used his speed to get a nice pickup for the Mustangs.
The Mustangs now almost in the red zone. They sit around the 22-yard line with a first down on their hands. 19 seconds remain in the first.
Garden City calls timeout just to be safe, prepare their defense. Massapequa came out with no backs, 5 wide.
There is a timeout on the field. Garden City, like Coach Joe just said, will try and get their defense going. I recognized earlier today in the 8-year-old game, the 3-headed backfield worked very well for Massapequa, and I've seen them come out in a few formations like that as well. Do you think that they're going to keep with that and try and use the run game a little bit more with that offensive line, or do you think they're going to start trying to air it out a little bit?
I think because of the success they've had running the ball, Garden City's defense, is back on their heels, and Coach Fazzolari might mix in some pass just to spread the ball out and get some open space, get it to his playmakers out wide.
Well, and you're one of the coaches at MacArthur High School, all they do is football. Yesterday's game fell a little short in the high school level county championship, but they are one of the best teams always in Nassau County, so head coach Fazzolari definitely knows what's going on in the football side, as his son Justin will take the snap. Quick hand up off the right side. Moving up is Luke Kearney, and will be knocked out of bounds right at around the first down marker. They will give him the first down. Clock stops. 10 seconds remain in the first. Massapequa threatening again to find the end zone and get a two-possession game early on in this first quarter.
Great block by Carter Blumenstetter there, setting the edge and allowing the back to get to the outside.
Carter Blumenstetter, downhill sideline to sideline linebacker as well, but definitely knows how to throw down some blocks. Exceptional speed. And on the offensive side of the ball, as we saw that big game from him earlier, head coach says he can score every time he gets the ball in his hands. Quick run up the middle. Down to around the 5-yard line for Massapequa. A little bit short of the 5. Good stop there on the D-line by the Thunder. And that play will bring us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first, the Massapequa Mustangs 6, the Garden City Thunder 0. We'll be right back on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. As we start off the second quarter of action here in the 9-year-old championship game featuring the Massapequa Mustangs and the Garden City Thunder, Massapequa finds themselves threatening near the end zone. Fazzolari rolls out right, wide open, just overthrown. Great look there by Fazzolari, just out of the reach. Incomplete, it will be third down.
Yeah, Carter Blumenstetter. I think that was Carter, number 99. He was open, made an outstanding effort to go up for the ball, but just over his fingertips. Great route on that play.
Exactly, a great route there. Just barely overthrown by Fazzolari, but another really good look. Justin is having himself a sure good game so far today. We're going to see here if he can find the end zone, a big spot, 6 yards out, third down. We'll see if they can get it done as they come up to the ball again. Bergreen under center. Fazzolari drops back, rolls out to his right hand. Another one. That's a touchdown. Massapequa finds the end zone. Chase Santoro, the tight end, number 4. It's 13-0. It's 12-0 Massapequa.
Very impressive rollout to his left and throws to a wide open Santoro in the end zone by Justin Fazzolari.
Taking another look at that one there. Fazzolari made a perfect play. Santoro was able to haul that one in. And Fazzolari, like I said, when you roll out left or right, if you're a righty, rolling out left is even harder, and that was a heck of a throw there by Fazzolari to get the touchdown.
Absolutely. That's hard on any level, never mind 9-year-old football.
Exactly.
And that throw was right on the money. Hit Santora right in the numbers. He made a great catch and was in the end zone.
Quick handoff from Fazzolari down through the center. The extra point attempt will be no good on the play. Good stop there by the Garden City defensive line. But regardless, it's a 12-0 lead for Massapequa with 9:49 remaining in the first half of play. Chase Santoro with the latest touchdown made an amazing grab off the throw. Rolling out to his left was Fazzolari. As Garden City now finds himself 2 possessions down, they need to get something going here if they want to get back into this game. I know there's a lot of time left, but momentum is key in any sport, Joe, and I think that in football it really plays well to that fact as well.
Yes, absolutely. They need to start moving the ball, move the chains, put a nice drive together, and get themselves back in this game and get the momentum on their side. Absolutely.
If you're on the Massapequa side, you want to do the complete opposite. Massapequa finding themselves well right here. 2 good drives by the Mustangs. And let's see if they can get on the defensive side of the ball as well. But Landon Stoller and the Garden City Thunder offense will try and have other plans. They start at the 40-yard line. Stoller, quick handoff through the middle. Up to Valiant. And a great tackle made by the Mustangs D-line. It's second down.
Maybe in a situation like this, Garden City at some point, uses a trick play or some sort of reverse, something to get them, bust a play open, get into Mustang territory and build a little momentum.
I love that idea. A spark plug a trick play will definitely spark any offensive firepower that Garden City has. And we know that this Garden City team's a good team, and they just got to start moving the ball a little bit better here. Good opportunity on this drive. Stoller under center. Quick handoff again. Up the left side is Keller and is stopped just short of the line of scrimmage. Again, great playing here by the Massapequa D-line. It's third down.
Yeah, William Delory there stayed home, did his assignment, wrapped up, and made a short tackle on the Garden City running back.
As Stoller runs to the sideline to get his play, he huddles up here. Both sides having fans today. Massapequa has been strong for 2 straight games. Garden City on the opposing side of the field as well. Always packs out wherever there's a sporting event. If there's a Garden City sporting event, you'll find Garden City parents usually loud there as well. Little wildcat formation here. Quick handoff was Keller, who was under center. And it will be short of the first down by 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 10 for Garden City.
Jake Capola, number 91, went down the line and made a tremendously athletic play there. He's probably the best lineman on the Mustangs. Big, strong kid, but he can move at the same time.
Jake Capola also is a captain of this Massapequa team, and that's the qualities that you look for in a captain, a really good player, and more importantly, or equally importantly, a really good kid as well. Garden City will be going for this on 4th and 10 from their own 40-yard line. Stoller under center. Right around the 40. Quick snap. Stoller rolling out to his left. Back in the backfield is Peter Hamilton, who's wrestled down to the ground by Massapequa. Great stop there by Connor Sheridan. Was able to make the tackle there. Way back in the backfield. It'll be a turnover on downs. And Massapequa will take over 1st and 10. Great field position from the Garden City 31-yard line.
Yeah, Mustangs were swarming on that play. Garden City trying to get to the sideline, hoping maybe they get the edge, but host of Mustang tacklers there on the play.
Sheridan was able to stop that angle perfectly before they could get to the sideline.
Looks like they were running some sort of reverse. I'm not sure if they were looking to pass off that or
it could have been an RPO option, but regardless, great defense there by Massapequa, giving them absolutely great field position, 31 yards away from the end zone, which would make it a 3-possession game. As let's see if Justin Fezolari can do just that. A little run up the middle.
Quick hitting dive to Antonio Guglielmi.
Guglielmi moves it up to the 28-yard line for a gain of about 3 yards on the play. It'll now be 2nd and 7 for Massapequa.
Tough spot here. Garden City really got to dig in here, try and keep the Mustangs off the board just to keep this a 2-score game.
Exactly, Joe. I think that this is one of the biggest drives that we've seen so far of this game, because this can really flip the switch. If you're Garden City here and you get a good stop on defense, that's exactly what you needed. Massapequa, it just continues the fire lit, trying to find the end zone again, make it a 3-possession game. At any level of football, that's hard to come back from. And let's see what the outcome of this drive will be as Fezolari takes it under center. Quick handoff to Jason Marone, who brings up the right side, still in bounds, and finally wrestled out of bounds right around the 22-yard line by the bunch of Thunder players. He will be just short of the first down marker. It will be 3rd and 1 for Massapequa.
Yeah, Jason, he's a very shifty runner, quick to the edge, and you can see his speed there, getting outside, giving the Mustangs a short 3rd down opportunity.
Marone out, Kearney in for Massapequa. 2 captains on this Mustangs team as well. Massapequa 2 yards short of that first down marker, as getting this will be pivotal for this team as well. Fezolari under center at the 22-yard line. Quick handoff, Kearney right through the middle. Great blocking there by the Massapequa O-line, giving them the first down. Couple blocks thrown down by Bergreen, Scrementi, Clagnez. Jaresi was in there, and Capola as well, giving Massapequa the first down at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, tight end blocked out, lead back through the hole, and almost broke it with a great last-second tackle by Garden City there.
The lines, the O-line and D-line, have been playing spectacular so far, as the run game has been dominating so far in this game for both sides of the ball, really, as Massapequa has just made more happen so far. Garden City not out. Fezolari drops back, right-handed throw, thrown up. Oh, just off the hands. Just off the hands of Chase Santoro, who already has a touchdown today. That was great defense as well from number 52 on Garden City, Peter Hamilton, wearing that neon arm sleeve, which I'm really digging right now. That looks pretty cool.
That could have been Garden City's chance. He had a chance to go for an interception, maybe turn the tide for them, give them the ball back on offense, but didn't happen, and Massapequa will get another chance now on 2nd down.
It was a mix of Dylan Valiant and Peter Hamilton on the Garden City side of the ball. Chase Santoro was the intended target, and I don't blame Fezolari for intending him. He already has a touchdown today. Fezolari drops back. Quick fake handoff, and now handoff to the left side. Moving up, flag is thrown, and good for a first down if the play stands.
Looks like he got a holding on Massapequa on the edge there. Let's take a look. Might be a push in the back.
Carter Blumenstetter was the rusher, and we will await. It will be on Massapequa, moving them back. Holding is the call.
those reverses tend to be a long developing play.
Yep, exactly.
And it's tough on any age level to hold the block, tight end lineman, and that looks like that was the case. As the play developed, the Garden City player read it, got after the ball, and penalty was called on the Massapequa, I think it was number 4, Chase Santoro.
It was Santoro, yep.
Backside tight end, reverse to his side. That's a very long block for him to hold. Not easy.
Big break for Garden City here, stopping what would have been a 1st and short. Fazzolari from the 20. Quick handoff. That's Marone. Another flag flies. Marone, right side, makes a couple moves, wrestled out of bounds. Kept inbounds, maybe, I'm not sure, by Peter Hamilton. Made the defensive stop for Garden City. Let's see what this flag is.
You might have, Massapequa had 2 receivers, twins to the right side. I don't know if they were set when the ball was snapped. So, quarterback Justin Fazzolari's got to give them time to get out there, get set.
It will be called on Massapequa, the penalty, and that will move him back to around the 25-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 20 for Massapequa. Time winding down this first half, 3:23 remaining. The Mustangs now just find themselves within the 5-yard line and now back at the 25 for a long 2nd down play.
Then this is when Garden City's got to dig in, get upfield, get a good rush. Don't give up the big play here. You got Massapequa where you want, and keep them in that long distance situation.
Fazzolari under Bergreen center. Fazzolari drops back, makes a couple moves. Good move by Fazzolari. Moves through the center of the field, stays on his feet, and eventually taken down by Valiant.
Great coverage by Garden City on that play. Secondary picked up their assignment. Fazzolari looked for a play, nothing to be found.
Fazzolari did make a nice run here. Garden City, like you said, was completely covering all aspects there, and Fazzolari was forced to take off. Good IQ there from Fazzolari, though, knowing that he couldn't find an open receiver, an open tight end, and decided to make some yards out of it. He gained around 9 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 11 from the 16-yard line for Massapequa.
Makes it a much more manageable situation
Exactly.
now. 3rd and 11. Look at it, 2 downs to get 11 yards.
Kearney took the shotgun snap, moves up a little bit, and will be short of the 1st down marker for a gain of around, give or take, 4 yards on the play up to the 12-yard line. It'll be 4th down, and I like that call by Massapequa, though, trying to change things up. Fazzolari did not take that snap. Instead, it was Kearney instead, the running back, who had that big gain earlier before.
Yeah, Luke's a due threat back there. He's a very good elusive runner, and as you can see, Coach Fazzolari put him in at QB there, ran a sweep, trying to get him outside, and unfortunately he couldn't break one, but great tackle, great pursuit by the Garden City defense.
That D-line of Garden City figuring out the Massapequa run game as well. Fazzolari, I think, will take back the quarterback duty so far, as it'll be a 4th down here, a big play with around the minute remaining in the half. If you're Garden City here, you're going to have to get all the way back to score, but you definitely do not want to let up a touchdown here. That would be demoralizing for the Thunder team, as a timeout will be called. As we'll be right back on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Massapequa 12, Garden City 0.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long. Wide open. Perazi. He gets it. Perazi. Foot raise. 10, 5. Make it. Touchdown. Punch. Counter punch. The Frickery Ryder gets it back. Goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch. Just Ross Simmons strips him. That's loose. And Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it. Touchdown. Touchdown East.
Welcome back to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Again, my name is Jack Stanky, joined by Joe Mulligan as well. We have 50 seconds remaining in the first half of play here between Massapequa and Garden City, 9-year-old matchup. Massapequa finds themselves with a manageable fourth down. It's about 4th and 7 on their Garden City side of the ball. Fazzolari drops back, looks up for the right hand. It's caught. Touchdown, Chase Santoro, his second of the game. Massapequa leads 18-0.
Great call by Coach Fazzolari. Just same play as the first touchdown pass to Justin. He ran a great route. Justin was composed again at a tremendous hard throw, rolling to his left as a right-handed quarterback and put the ball right in Santoro's hands.
Fazzolari, I can already tell, has the makings of a good quarterback. Another great play by Chase Santoro. That O-line made a couple of crucial blocks there as well. Massapequa leads 18-0, trying to find the extra point attempt to be successful. They're 0 for 2 so far, looking to change this one here. But another great play, Chase Santoro's second touchdown of the game from about 11 yards out from Justin Fazzolari. Fazzolari now from around the 3-yard line for the extra point. Motions over Marone. Fazzolari, quick handoff through the middle, and he's in. That is Jason Marone, the running back for Massapequa, able to find the end zone for the extra point. It's 19-0 Massapequa, 42 seconds remaining in the first half.
For Garden City, that's tough. They played great defense up until that fourth down play, and going into the half, leading up the touchdown, can be very very hard and tough to recover from.
Garden City finds themselves in a 3-possession game here. And like you just said, Joe, they do need to turn something around, maybe a little spark plug. Even if you don't score on this last drive before the half, maybe just a big gain just to watch your guys do a big gain will kind of get the momentum flowing, get the juices going. And let's see what happens here. Garden City will be on their own side of the field at the 40-yard line. Landon Stoller, under center. Stoller, quick handoff. That's Valiant. Moving up the left side now. Gain of about 5 or 6 yards on the play. It'll be second down. Whistles blow and timeout will be called on the field.
Maybe Garden City found something off tackle there. That was a good hard run by Valiant. Picks up 4 yards and something they can build off of.
Exactly, Joe. And like I said before, you just need to see yourself do something on the offensive side of the ball as Garden City, 32 seconds to get to the end zone. Not impossible, but just to watch them try and do something on the offensive side of the ball will be crucial for them in the rest of this game. As they come back onto the field, as Stoller again will take over under center. Stoller awaiting the snap at the 44-yard line. Great tackle in the backfield. The ball comes out and is recovered by Massapequa. Jake Capola rusts through that Garden City offensive line. Amazing play there by Jake. And Massapequa, quick turn of events, gets possession back at the 35-yard line. Great play by Jake Capola.
Outstanding explosiveness. The handoff didn't even happen to the running back there. Jake was there disrupting it and recovered the ball on top of it. Tremendous athleticism by the big guy, Jake.
Landon Stoller had no option there. He couldn't even get the handoff, as you said, and head coach Fazzolari says that Jake Capola, the captain, one of, if not the best two-way lineman in the whole league, punishing run blocker and devastating run stopper who usually requires a double team. The Garden City used a double team right there as he flew through the line. As it looks like that will bring us.
Yeah, Mustangs chose not to go for another play. They just knelt on it, and that's the.
That brings us to the end of the first half. At the end of the first half, the Massapequa Mustangs 19, the Garden City Thunder 0. We have an 8-minute break coming up. We might see some work from the cheerleaders at midfield, but we'll be right back on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long, wide open. Perazzi. He gets it. Perazzi. Foot raise. 10, 5. Make it. Touchdown. Punch. Counter punch. The trickery. Ryder gets it back. Goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch! Just Ross Simmons strips him. That's loose. And Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it. Touchdown. Touchdown East.
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
You're watching the Varsity Media Sports Network, the home for New York high school sports.
Varsity Media is the tri-state area sports leader. We offer an array of services for any team, coach, player, athletic director, and parent. From game film to live streaming, we are available to cover your event anytime, any place. Looking for an enhanced experience? How about a professional broadcast with multiple camera angles, announcers, graphics, and instant replay? Need a highlight reel? We produce individual highlights for college recruiting and team highlight videos for end-of-season banquets. And when it comes to social media, nobody has you covered better than us. Hype videos, sideline highlights. We can tailor custom videos to make your team stand out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Why waste your time dealing with anyone else? When it comes to sports video, Varsity Media stands alone. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or online at varsitymedia.net.
Over the middle, he's got a man. It's complete. Ciolino. See you later. Going long, wide open. Perazzi, he gets it. Perazzi, foot raise, 10, 5, make it. Touchdown. Punch, power punch. The Trickery Rider gets it back. Goes over the top for Haberman. What a catch. Just Ross Simmons strips him, that's loose, and Ross Simmons is going to take this the other direction. Make it! Touchdown! Touchdown East!
It's time to get hyped with Varsity Media. We offer an array of video services sure to amp up your team. From staged preseason hype videos with custom lighting and smoke machines to sideline highlights of a big game. How can your team stand out from the crowd? Contact Varsity Media today and let us tailor something your squad will never forget. These are the best times of your life. Capture them in the most creative ways possible with the sports leader, Varsity Media. Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Welcome back on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Again, my name is Jack Sankey, joined by Joe Mulligan. And we have second half action underway here. Massapequa leads 19-0 over the Garden City Trojans. A pretty dominating performance so far from the Mustangs. 2 touchdowns caught by Chase Santoro, both thrown by Justin Fazzolari as well. As we're underway, Fazzolari, quick handoff. Running through the middle is Kearney, who fumbles, and Garden City will recover. Right on the start of the second half, Garden City gets the break that they need, recover a fumble, and will take over possession.
Yeah, Coach Fazzolari goes right back to the run, but as the running back got through the hole, I think it was Landon Stoller stuck his arm out and stripped the ball from the running back. Big turnover for Garden City. That's what they needed to start this second half.
Exactly. Good tackle there by the Garden City D-line. Stoller, the lead guy there, was able to get a hand in and force the ball out. And now Stoller will come right back onto the field under center and try and shift the momentum from Massapequa, the Garden City side, as they start their drive. Good field position here at the 43-yard line. Garden City will start. Stoller under center. Takes the snap, quick handoff in the backfield. That's Valiant. Valiant to the left side. Quick stiff arm there and gets out of bounds at the 39, 38-yard line around there. Great play there by Valiant as Fazzolari also had a good tackle attempt.
Very outstanding run. Fazzolari read the play. He came up, but a great stiff arm by the Garden City running back to make something out of nothing and pick up 3 yards.
It'll be around 2nd and 6 for the Garden City Thunder. Again, directed by head coach Greg Stoller. Will find themselves at the 38-yard line, down 3 scores. Stoller, under center, waits the snap. Quick handoff again to Valiant, who runs all the way backwards, tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, is unsuccessful, and is tackled at around the 45-yard line by a bunch of Mustangs over there. Fazzolari was in that mix as well, as I saw some other players. Marone was in on the tackling. A big loss there. It's going to be 3rd and long for Garden City.
Yeah, Connor Sheridan at defensive end got great upfield penetration, forcing the running back to have to belly backwards. And Luke Cotter at the left corner position, tremendous speed. He came up, didn't make the tackle, but again, he's slowing the running back down, allowing his teammates to swarm to the ball.
Great playing here by the Massapequa defense. Garden City offense got to get something going here. They're at the 46-yard line on their own side of the field. 3rd and long, Garden City. Flags will fly. I think we'll get an offsides called here against Massapequa. Taking off those yards lost on that rush. And they'll bring it back to the 41-yard line. Now a much more manageable 3rd and 9 opportunity.
Good job by the Garden City offense using a freeze count, showing discipline, not going off sides, and drawing the Massapequa defensive line to pick up 5 yards and make this a more manageable 3rd and 9.
7:30 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Massapequa leads 19-0. Landon Stoller under center at the 41-yard line. Stoller drops back, rolls out left. Chase. Stoller still up. Moves past. Will be short of the first down. Gets up to around the 37, 38-yard line. Good blocking there by Garden City to allow that to happen on the offensive side of the ball. Good good force out by Massapequa by chasing him, forces him out of bounds.
Yeah, the tight end, the left tight end for Garden City did a good job. Just enough to hold up William Delory at his defensive end spot, allowing Stoller some room to get outside, giving Garden City a 4th and 5 here.
So a 4th and 5 opportunity here for the Thunder. Could be a very, very big play. Time is still running out. I know we're in the 3rd quarter, but time is slowly clicking down on Garden City's attempt to come back in this championship Super Bowl game. Stoller will be right under center. Stoller, quick handoff up the middle. That's Valiant. Will dive forward.
Might be short. Might be a yard
and
short.
And will be short by about 2 yards. Good play there, though, by Dylan Valiant. Tried to force his way through.
Not a bad play call by Garden City. Quick dive up the middle, hoping to catch Massapequa off guard and try and get that first down, pick up the 5 yards, but just short.
Good tackling there as well. It looked like Jake Capola was in the mix on the defensive side of the ball right there as well. And Justin Fazzolari will lead his offense back on the field, holding a 3-possession lead with 6 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Coach Fazzolari has time on his side now, so I'm sure he's going to stick to that ground game.
I think we're going to see a lot of
right
Kearney, Marone. This time that was Marone with getting the handoff. It'll be 2nd down.
Interior linemen, Jacob Bergreen, Ron Scrimenti, Capola, they're just getting a good 3-4 yard push every play, wearing down that defense of Garden City.
Exactly. That offensive line, like I said before, led by center Bergreen as well, has been really going into the trenches today against this Garden City D-line. These lines going up against each other. A lot of big, strong kids in there. A lot of athletes in there as well. And Massapequa so far has been getting the best. Fazzolari, quick handoff. Ball comes out. Garden City will recover, tries to pick it up, and will run with it. That's number 18, Hayes Keller. Garden City ball, their second fumble recovery in a mere 5 minutes. Garden City, another big break, takes over on the Massapequa side of the field. It's 1st and 10 from the 22.
Garden City defensive line has really picked up the play in the second half. That was great penetration. The QB exchange was muffed, and big fumble. Garden City again causing a turnover, and now let's see if they can put something together on offense. They really need to put one in here before we get to the fourth quarter.
Garden City's, you're absolutely right. Garden City is going to have to capitalize on this opportunity if we want to have a ball game in this fourth quarter. With 4:57 remaining in the third, Stoller under center at the 22-yard line. Quick handoff. That's Valiant, who's been a workhorse today all day for Garden City. Moving it up the side. Good tackle there by William Delury. Right around the 19-yard line for a gain of 3 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Garden City.
Great run. Stick with that, and you hope you break one of these for a big gain. But Garden City's getting positive yardage, which in the first half, most plays were going backwards 2 or 3 yards.
Exactly. Valiant's been doing well so far, led by that offensive line as well for Garden City. They really have been putting on a show, and they got to capitalize here. Stoller, now quick handoff. That's Valiant again, moving up the left side. Quick couple stiff arms. Knocked out of bounds right around. Looks like he'll give him the 17-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6 yards to go. 3rd and 5, to go for Garden City with 3:49 remaining in the third quarter.
Garden City's getting outside the edges, but the Massapequa defense, the linebackers secondary is really flying to the ball, not giving the big play up.
I absolutely agree. So this is a pivotal play right here on the 17-yard line for Garden City. It's 3rd down. It's 3rd and a manageable 5 yards to go. We'll try and make something happen here. Try and finding the end zone. Garden City needs to get something going. Stoller under center. Quick handoff to Valiant. Forces his way through. Will he get there? He will not.
Looks short, 2 yards short. Another quick dive to the left. Valiant's a strong runner. He keeps his feet moving upon contact. Wouldn't be surprised if they go to the same play again on 4th down.
I feel like Garden City's good coaching right now by head coach Greg Stoller. He's trying to kind of catch the Massapequa D-line kind of on their toes a little bit. Those little quick dives, those little halfback dives right through the middle of the line by Valiant, who's a big, strong kid, got speed, got skill. It's a manageable 4th and 2 opportunity here for Garden City, their biggest play of the game so far.
Garden City's been going to their left side on the offensive line away from Capola.
Valiant will dive forward. Where is the spot is the question.
Wow, it's going to be close.
It's going to be really, really
Looks
close.
right at the mark. Oh, they give him the first down.
They gave him the first down. Good run by Dylan Valiant right through the middle of that Massapequa D-line. Great job by the Garden City offensive linemen to kind of force their way through. And you were absolutely right, Joe. They trying to keep the ball away from Capola, who's been having a heck of a game so far today. And Valiant just used his strength and skill just to powerhouse his way through that O-line, giving them a first down and 10 yards to go. They're on the 12-yard line now, 12 yards away from a touchdown. Another handoff to Valley, and he rushes through this time.
Big tackle.
Big gain on the play there, moving them up to around the 8-yard line for a gain of 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6.
Garden City's tightened up their playbook and just keeping it between the tackles, but all the yardage has been positive as opposed to the earlier in the game trying to get outside. And with Massapequa's speed, a lot of negative plays, and they're staying away from that.
Garden City's moving the ball a little better now. Less than a minute remains in the third quarter. And if you're Garden City, you got to score before this third quarter ends so that you can try and get the ball back. 2 forced fumbles in this third quarter from Garden City. They're going to look to try and do that on the defensive side of the ball as well. Stoller lines up under center. Both tight ends blocking as well. Looks like it's going to be a game of who jumped first.
It's on Massapequa.
And it will be on Massapequa. Offside's called.
Massapequa has 9 guys up on the line of scrimmage, and the ball's right in front of them. Man. The guy that went offside, the ball's right in front of him. That one thing you're taught as a D-line, you watch the ball, and doesn't matter what the quarterback's cadence is, you're moving on the ball.
So now a big opportunity and chance here. 20 seconds remain in the third quarter. From the 2-yard line, Garden City will take the snap, and looks like they will get the play off before the end of the quarter, maybe. Stoller will try and dive through himself.
Oh, flag.
Flag comes out. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter, but let's see what the flag and call is on the play.
I don't know if they got Massapequa on a referee. Might have signaled face mask, but that's a pretty quick call on a QB sneak.
It was. Personal foul, face mask. Massapequa.
Yeah.
You could be out there, I think.
No, I don't know if I want to ref. I like coaching, and I'll fill in here on the booth.
There you go.
Being an official.
Well, I'd rather have you next to me than you on the field. So, regardless, that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, the Massapequa Mustangs 19 and the Garden City Thunder 0. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Parents and athletes, why leave your college career in the hands of amateurs? Varsity Media produces professional college recruiting videos that you can use to help land a spot on the team. Our highlight reels have proven to save thousands of dollars in college tuition. You've worked hard and put the effort into your high school athletic career. Don't take any chances when it comes to your future. Varsity Media has been producing college recruiting videos since 2010. We understand what college coaches are looking for, and our attention to detail on your highlights will separate your resume from others. Stand out from the crowd. We'll help showcase your talents. Contact Varsity Media today and order a college recruiting video.
Welcome back to Nassau County Youth Football League Championship Sunday on the Varsity Media Sports Network. My name is Jack Stanky, joined in the booth here by Joe Mulligan. As Garden City finds themselves a big opportunity here. They're down 3 scores, but they have the ball first down after the face mask penalty called on Massapequa. First down and 2 yards to go to the end zone for Garden City.
Garden City scores here. It sets us up for a great fourth quarter, and it definitely seemed like they got momentum back on their side in the third quarter.
We spoke about it at halftime, how momentum was key, and let's see if Garden City can end up capitalizing here. Landon Stoller under center. Stoller, quick handoff. Is he in?
Just short.
Just short of the end zone.
Back to that dive again.
Valiant is going to be a good running back, I can tell. He already has what it takes. Looks like Fazzolari made the tackle at the 1-yard line there as well. Now it's 2nd down and 1 yard to go.
Even gaining 1 yard with Massapequa's defensive interior is a challenge with
Exactly.
Coppola.
Stoller will be under center, 3-headed backfield for Garden City. Stoller will keep it himself, and he's in. That's a Garden City Thunder touchdown. Landon Stoller from a yard out on the QB dive. Garden City right back in this thing. It's 19-6. Garden City's extra point attempt now will take place from just around the 2 or 3 yard line.
Yeah, 3 yard extra point attempt.
3 yard extra point, okay. I wouldn't be surprised if they go right back to Valiant up through the middle.
Not a bad choice, and all this success in the second half is running right between the tackles.
The extra point attempt will be no good from Garden City. Valiant effort there on the line by the Massapequa Mustangs. 19-6 in favor of Massapequa. We have a 13-point game here. That's 2 possessions away. 9:15 remaining in this game. As the teams huddle up at around midfield, the Garden City coaches have to be telling themselves here, well, let me ask you, you're a coach yourself. What are you telling your team right now if you're Garden City in this position?
I'm Garden City. I'm telling all my plays, we're getting to the ball. The first guy's wrapping up, and anyone after that, we're going for the ball. We need the ball back. They've already caused 2 fumbles, punching the ball out, stripping the ball out. And on the other side, Coach Fazzolari is preaching ball security.
Yep.
Right? It's into the fourth quarter. They have a lead. He's been getting 4 or 5 yards at most running plays. Now we got to protect the ball.
Yep, exactly. Let's see if they can protect their ball themselves. They're at the 40-yard line on their own side of the field. Fazzolari takes the snap, hands off. That's Kearney. Moves it up the left sideline, past midfield. Great move there by Kearney. Tackle made by Peter Hamilton and also John Latuka.
Yeah, Latuka tracking down the ball, and you can see they're going for the ball. But Carney's a shifty, elusive runner. He's patient around the edge, and that's a big first down for Massapequa to move the chains and give him some more time.
And if you're head coach Fazzolari right now, time is your best friend. There's 8 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. You're up 2 scores. I would run the ball, and I'm sure you as a coach would do the same. Try and run the ball as much as you can to keep that clock running. Try and stay in bounds just to let the clock keep on going and try and secure this championship win. Fazzolari, quick handoff. That's Marone. Ball comes out and is quickly recovered by Massapequa.
Yeah, I think Marone, he had room to run. He might have had his head up looking at the Garden City defenders instead of securing the ball, then running with it.
A lucky break there for Massapequa. That would have been their 3rd fumble. Well, it is their 3rd fumble. It just was recovered by themselves of the second half. But a big break there. They find themselves at the 49-yard line, 2nd and 11 for the Mustangs. Garden City, looks like the penalty will be called on them. Good discipline there from the Massapequa O-line. And it will be offsides on Garden City, a 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 6.
You could see there the eagerness of that Garden City defensive line, and they're trying to get after the ball, but Don't give those free 5 yards away.
Yep, exactly. I love how the center is always the first one up. In the game previous to this, the center for Massapequa sprinted to the line every time. I find that awesome. Fazzolari under center. Quick handoff here. Bringing to the outside.
Flag.
That's Kearney. Flag comes out. Excuse me, that was Marone on the carry. Oh, it was Kearney. Kearney on the carry would get the first down if the flag.
Yeah, I think Garden City sent Finelli on a blitz up the middle, causing Massapequa, the player, to hold, and that's going to set them back.
So Massapequa will be harmed with that call. It will be a hold on Massapequa, moving them back to their own side of the field. Where will they mark it? Right at the 46-yard line. So now a very tough, long second down opportunity here. Garden City needs to get a stop here. The clock's still running. Not beneficial for Garden City.
Coach Fazzolari has success this game passing, but in this type of situation, you don't want the quarterback getting sacked, fumbling, a deep ball picked off.
They do go 5 out. So this is interesting here from head coach Fazzolari. As Fazzolari will dive right through the line. He gets through the line, sliced through it like butter, really. Fazzolari with a nice run, bringing it to the other side of the field to the 45-yard line. Good blocking there by a bunch of Massapequa Mustangs. Bergreen led the charge, the center. It'll now be third down for Massapequa.
Yeah, it looked like Coach Fazzolari is trying to spread the defense out and use his big quarterback up the middle. And you could see, Justin, he had two hands on that ball, kept the legs moving, and now he's got a manageable 3rd and 6. And even if they get 3 to 4 yards on this play and go for it on 4th down, they're setting themselves up.
They went from around 2nd and 20, and now it's only 3rd and 6, so a big gain there from Fazzolari. Fazzolari. Ball comes out, and Garden City recovers again. Another forced fumble from the Garden City Trojans, and we have a ball game again. Garden City takes over right at around midfield.
I think the play was set up nicely. Just Fazzolari's handoff to the running back was long developing, and that allowed the great penetration by the Garden City defense to turn the ball over. Amazing. Their 3rd fumble recovery in this second half.
Garden City defense came out to play. They knew they had to coming out. They were down 19-0 at the end of the first half, and they needed to change something going on, and head coach Greg Stoller, must have gotten a fire under them. 3 forced fumbles. Now they have an opportunity to make this a one-possession game, the 48-yard line on their own side of the field, as Landon Stoller will lead the crew out on offense. Stoller takes the snap. Quick handoff here. That's Hayes Keller. Brings it past midfield to the 49-yard line for a gain of 3 yards on the play.
Cody Shand from his linebacker position read the play well, got out and forced it back in. Garden City was looking to get to the sweep, get to the sideline, and get upfield.
Good play there by Keller and the Garden City offensive line as well, but good match by the Massapequa D-line.
At some point, I feel like Garden City might have to take a shot at a big play. They are down 2 scores late, in the fourth quarter here.
Just at around midfield, Stoller awaits the snap. Drops back, hands off to Keller again. Tries to move upfield, is inbounds. Clock continues to run. Gain of around 2 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Hard run by Keller, and Anthony Ruiz at his corner spot did his job, forcing the running back in. And Massapequa can live with giving up 2 or 3 yards right now, and keeping things safe.
If you're Massapequa, you're loving this right now. Garden City has yet to throw the ball in a little bit. And a big opportunity here for the Mustangs to get another stop on defense. It's a manageable 3rd down. Handoff to Valiant, looks like, up through the middle. Will be short of the 1st down marker, right at around the 45-yard line, which makes it 4th down.
4th and short. This might be the play of the game so far. Garden City has to get this, keep the chains moving, and they got to score quickly.
Definitely the most pivotal part of the game so far, this ensuing 4th down possession for Garden City. What do you think the play is here, Coach?
Being it's a little more than, 4th and 3, I wouldn't be surprised they try and get outside.
Stoller, hands off. That's Valiant, tries to get outside.
Might have. Did they give it to him? Hard run. Very hard run. You look short.
I think he will be short. He will be short. It's a turnover on downs. That most likely seals it. It'll be 1st down for Massapequa at the 43-yard line. Good effort by Valiant to try and get out to the left side. 2:45 remaining, 19-6 Massapequa.
Great team pursuit there. Very good run by the Garden City player. There was just too many Mustang players to overcome.
We have had a good game so far. Massapequa has been outperforming the Thunder. But Garden City really has given it their all. Their O-line and D-line has been playing well, and you can't give up on that defense, who has 3 forced fumbles in basically the span of less than 20 minutes.
They definitely kept them in and gave their team a shot with momentum and big plays.
Yep, exactly. Fazzolari hands off. Looks like that's Kearney. Good run there by Kearney for a gain of about 7 or 8 yards, right at around the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 3 for Massapequa.
Good run by Luke. Solid run, staying north and south, and upon contact, looked like he covered up that ball with 2 hands as he went to the ground.
Second and short for the Mustangs, who hold a 19-6 lead over the Thunder. Justin Fazzolari has really played amazing throughout this entire game, running the quarterback position. He's done a great job commanding the huddle as well. Fazzolari, quick handoff, moving up and getting the 1st down. As Massapequa, it looked like it was Marone on the carry.
Great push on that right side. Big hole. Running back straight up the field. Yeah, and I think Garden City called timeout. I was wondering when they were going to start using them. You might as well use them.
Exactly.
With the 1st down, that doesn't help. But, they're going to use them. Try and keep Massapequa from the big gain and maybe get the ball over on a fumble or turnover on downs.
Yep, exactly. I mean, it's worked before. They have 3 of them so far. And let's see if Garden City, how they use the rest of their timeouts. You don't go home with them, that I can tell you.
Exactly. So. Maybe the Garden City staff is telling the players, they might blitz a couple more guys now. Go for the ball right away.
Try and be more aggressive on the ball.
Defensive linemen,
exactly.
Work a move, try and go in untouched, disrupt that quarterback handoff, which they've had success with.
The ball will be spotted at the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for the Mustangs with 1:37 remaining in this game. Barring any crazy end-of-game antics going on, the 9-year-old Mustangs will hold on to be the champions of the 9-year-old bracket here on Super Bowl Sunday. Justin Fazzolari under center at the 46-yard line. jumping off sides a little early was Garden City. That'll be a 5-yard penalty, and they'll move him to the 39, making it 1st and 5 instead.
You can see they're getting off the ball. They know they have to make a big play.
They got to force something here. 2 scores in a minute 37 when you don't have the ball. It's very, very challenging.
It's tough at this age group, too. No special teams where you can go for an onside kick. You know, never know what happens there on any level. And once they get next year 10-year-olds, then they start doing special teams. You have a little more of a chance. Oh, Carney.
Big run there by Kearney.
That could seal it.
He will score. Luke Kearney, the 39-yard touchdown rush, puts this game on ice. 25-6 Massapequa. Amazing run there. Great blocking by the O-line of Massapequa, who's been doing it really all game. 25-6 in favor of the Mustangs.
Yes, Crementi, Capola. No surprise you're running behind those big guys late in the game. And that was the largest run of the entire game.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say that's just a credit to the offensive line wearing down the Garden City players. Garden City's selling out. They're sending everyone.
Yep.
So you break through that first level of defense, and Carney had nothing but open space in front of him. He had one cut to make. I think it was the free safety, and he was off to the races.
Yep,
Great run.
Great play by Luke Kearney, the captain of this Mustangs team. A well-deserved championship for this Mustangs team as well. And like head coach Steve Fazzolari said, they go by the motto, as one of us scores, we all score, and all they care about is team winning, and that's exactly what they came here to do, and that's what they're going to leave with doing as well. The extra point attempt will be just short on the run.
I think Coach gave it to one of his linemen there, big number
Vincent
66.
Oh,
I think
66?
Aiden Campos.
Okay.
Yeah, Aiden's first year on the travel team, works tremendously hard. Doesn't get in as much as some of the other players. He's learning the game, so Coach figured, hey,
very nice.
Let's get this guy a touch, try and get him a point conversion.
Get him some experience there. Get him off the line as well. So with a minute 27 remaining, the Garden City is down 19 points, 25-6 Massapequa. They will start at the 40-yard line on their own side of the field as well.
I'm sure these two teams will be playing over the years, many years to come, and have great battles.
Exactly. So Garden City will run the offense out. From the 40-yard line, Landon Stoller again, who had one heck of a season for this Thunder team. As well as a great game from Dylan Valiant as well throughout the entirety of the game and the season. Stoller under center. Quick handoff here is no gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Big Ron Scrimenti in there, making an athletic play. I'm surprised Garden City hasn't, thrown the ball down the field.
Yeah.
At least you never know. You get a pass interference, get 15 yards.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Stoller again under center. This time at the 38-yard line. Quick handoff here. Moving up the side, it looks like William Fruzetti got that carry, just trying to get some more touches going on as we're within 30 seconds of the game being over. Gain of 1 on the play, 3rd and 9.
Great open field tackle by Anthony Ruiz.
We've called Ruiz's name out a bunch today, I feel like, that cornerback.
Yeah.
He's been playing very well today, and so is the whole Massapequa defense. I mean, only putting up 6 points will definitely win a championship, as that's what they did here today.
Garden City's had some tough runs and gotten into that secondary, but Luke Cotter, Anthony Ruiz have made some phenomenal open field tackles, which is very hard on any level, and that has really prevented the big runs for Garden City.
Garden City uses their final timeout with 3 seconds remaining just to get one more play with this group of guys from the 41-yard line. Stoller hands it off. Quick run up the sideline there, and that will do it. The Massapequa Mustangs have secured the 9-year-old Nassau County Youth Football League Championship as they mosh in midfield. Congratulations to Massapequa. Good job, Garden City. An all-around very good game here from both sides of the ball. And Massapequa has that championship under their belt now.
Yeah, big first half for Massapequa. They came out determined. And to Garden City's credit, they didn't give up. They fought back in that second half to make 3 awesome plays of recovering fumbles. They punched one in to make it a close game, but it was just a little too much to overcome.
Exactly. Well, we thank everyone for joining us today. Again, my name is Jack Stanky on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Thanks again, Joe, for joining me up here today. It's been a blast.
My pleasure. Thank you, Jack.
Again, the final score, 25-6, Massapequa Mustangs over the Garden City Thunder. Massapequa wins the 9-year-old championship game. Thank you all for joining us. Join us next on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. Big slate of youth football games again today. Thanks a lot. See you later.